Carter wants Brooke to be the CEO. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester for the Bold and Beautiful for December 17, 2024. I said, you know what? As soon as I got my company back, everybody gonna have to get up out of there. I clear house. I clear everybody up out of there. But okay, first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. But yeah, I was like, okay, so Electra decided to stay. Ivy decided to stay. I know yesterday Electra was saying, she affords this, so she feels kind of guilty or whatever. But Ivy was like, she didn't say too much of anything. She didn't say too much of anything or whatever. They didn't question it or nothing like that. And I was like, y'all gotta go too. Then they over here firing her. They ain't try to talk to her. They ain't let her know that it's a photo going around about you. Nobody put no subject line, because Katie was telling Brooke, there was no details. It was just a photo. So why wouldn't you go talk to her? Why would she send you that photo of herself? Why would she send you that photo of herself? That don't make sense. But I was saying, I understand what they saying, because they have been involved in a lot of little scandals and everything. But to not even tell her why she being fired or whatever, they just talking about some doggone. I guess they didn't want to tell Ivy because, they ain't want her to see the photo. But she don't show Brooke. Might as well show her auntie so she knows what's going on, so she could tell her, because she knows now too. She knows that's why she came to LA in the first place, because somebody running around. Well, not somebody, Remy. Oh, low down Tia. But okay, let's start from the top. Red, Steffi, Eric, Zende. So Red, Steffi, and Eric was just talking about everything that's happened. Steffi was saying, she was getting ready for work, and she realized, Carter and them in charge now. And they were just talking about how they disappointed, they in disbelief. And Eric was saying, you can't talk to Brooke and try to give her the reason we're hoping them. And I guess he told him, what she said and the fact that she's defending Hope and everything. I want to know, based on the Friday's episode preview, and then, that was it. Friday's preview, right? Where they showed Brooke on the outside of the door saying she has something to tell Ridge, and they had seen her say that she was the new CEO. Do y'all think she was doing that so that she can do whatever Ridge and them want and eventually trick Carter and them into signing back over the company, or what? But that's my theory as of right now. We haven't seen the episode, so we don't know. We just know on this episode, Carter said he wanted to make Brooke the CEO. And, she's supposed to accept, and she's supposed to be about to tell Ridge something. But that's when I'm assuming she's going to walk in on Taylor and Ridge. But yeah, everybody was just in disbelief. Eric, I feel bad for Eric. I do. I feel bad for all of them in a sense. But I'm interested to see how this storyline plays out. I want to see how they going to get the company back, if they going to start another brand from the ground up or what. But yeah, they were saying how they're not going to last. Hope and Carter not going to last. Look, I skipped the part. Eric in disbelief. Zende ends up coming in, and he said that Hope and Carter asked him to stay, but he not. He going to resign because he's sticking beside his family. I'm going to stick beside them. But yeah, they was telling him that he needs to stay, and he was like, why they betrayed them or whatever. And they was trying to tell him, basically, it sounded like they want him to be the eyes and ear for them until they can get the company back. Carter and Hope. So basically, Carter's still trying to turn Force to Creation into a luxury brand. And he says the first order of business is to hire Hope back. We knew you was going to do that. We knew that. And he said something about he going to pay for everything in regards to Hope for the future, so that, she can have all the resources she needs and it can thrive and do better and all that stuff. And I said, what if you do that and it still don't work? I said, what if he went through all this trouble for nothing? I said, that'd be kind of messed up. But I did say, for them, they kept on having all these meetings about Hope for the future struggling and all this stuff, but they kept giving it new chances or whatever. So I was like, why not just try a new method, try a new thing or whatever? Where is, what's his name? What is his name? RJ. Where he went to? But Hope ends up thanking Carter for supporting her and everything. Then they got to talking about, him needing a CEO. And she was like, so you're not going to be the CEO? And he was like, no, he want to focus on making it a luxury brand or whatever. So he was like, who would be the perfect person? Then he's talking about some Brooke or whatever. Hope, really? She getting all excited. I said, don't get too comfortable. I'm ready to see. If Brooke gonna come up with a plan to try to get Forrester back. If she's gonna trick them into signing Carter into signing the document, or if she just gonna say, she the CEO, so she wanna put them back in charge. Well, since Carter the manager, she can't do that unless she trick him into signing some documents. I said that'd be perfect, but they wanna go sleeping together. I said, why is it that anytime they have problems or issues or miscommunication or whatever, he runs to Taylor, or either the opposite, he'll run to Brooke? But I said, didn't he do that last time? Remember when I can't remember. Did Thomas play that audio where it showed Brooke calling CPS on Thomas or whatever, and that's when he ran to Taylor. I said, so you ain't learned nothing about that? But I don't know. We'll just see this week's episode. Next, we got Katie and Brooke. Okay, so first, Katie was just asking Brooke, if she's okay, how she's doing, and all this other extra stuff. She talking about some, I was hoping that Ridge came home. He didn't come home and all that. I said, why did you acting like you, what did you expect? What did you expect? Come on now, be for real. Be for real. But then she ends up showing her the picture of Electra. I said, now why you couldn't show it to Ivy? Ivy could have explained the situation, or I'm wondering if they're going to actually talk about it because they already done fired the girl. They done fired her already. And I said, I'll get up out of there anyway, because first of all, that's her family company. Now I understand. What was I saying? Oh, I said I understand because they don't need that type of publicity or whatever. But I'm assuming he just sent it to the forced creation email or whatever. I'm assuming nobody else saw it. So I'm like, okay, why wouldn't you just talk to her about it, show her and stuff like that? You over here talking about something, it's just not working out and all this other stuff. But yeah, she shows Brooke like, oh my gosh, and all this other stuff. Talking about something. I thought she was a sweet girl. Then Katie talking about something, apparently not. Apparently she not. And she said, they were saying that they got to do what's best for foster creation. And then she said her son too. And I said, man, come on now. I said, after it was proven that dude was running around doing that, I quit. But I know everybody can't quit. But they ended up telling Ivy that they was going to have to let her niece go. And she was like, why? She don't understand. She need a reason and all that stuff. But by that time, Electra came in. And they ended up telling her that they got to let her go. On the preview for Friday's episode, this week's episode, Friday, they was saying, I think she was saying, so you're firing me or something like that. And Will's supposed to be talking to Remy. I'm assuming that he doesn't know Electra's getting fired, and he also doesn't know the reason why she's there yet. I feel like she be trying to tell him or wanting to tell him, but she don't never say nothing. Now she gonna eventually tell or whatever. But yeah, Remy, the crazy guy, is over here talking to himself again, talking about some, I gotta get you away from Will. I gotta get you away from Will and all this stuff. And I said, you fool. Meanwhile, Electra's still concerned about him, still speaking on his behalf, still saying, he's a loner, he don't have many friends and everything. Basically, she cared about him. But yeah, she even said that she wanted to hang out with him and Will. She wanted them all to hang out together, be friends, be cool and everything. And he over here trying to ruin her doggone life. Well, I guess we finished with the Will and Electra because that's all that happened. They was talking about Remy and everything. But that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe.